Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad mail.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you.
What's the deal with Red Bull? It's like Red Robin with the ground. Sure, why not? Whatever. Fuck it. So Red Bull is a really interesting energy drink in that Red Bull, any kind of Red Bull that you get just tastes like Red Bull. Plus other flavor stuff, I guess. Like, even the sugar-free Red Bulls taste, like, almost exactly the same. There's, like, a little hint of, like, oh, yeah, that is, like, the other sweetener stuff they put in, like, the no-sugar things. It tastes like Red Bull. It just tastes like the same Red Bull shit. But, like, their flavor things are kind of weird in, like, the flavor choices and the name choices. And I think that, it's weird, because, like, the one I saw, it was, like, there's, like, the red edition. So, I guess that sounds kind of cool. Like, ooh, it's the red edition of Red Bull. Ooh, sounds fancy. In the red edition, you think, okay, well, what flavor of Red Bull is that red? Was it like a cherry, or maybe it's like a strawberry, maybe something like that. Possibly like a raspberry. These all sound good. And Red Bull has decided that the red edition is watermelon. Watermelon. One of the weirdest fucking fake flavors, because it never tastes even close to what you want it to. It's like when you have watermelon, like, it mostly is like, it's kind of like sweet water, I guess, is the flavor. There's not a ton of flavor to it anyway, but everything just tastes like the fake watermelon flavor that everything else tastes like. They should just call it fake watermelon and be done with it. But why would you choose that as your fucking red edition? It's bizarre. And then they got what? Fucking like, it's like I'm trying to think. The yellow edition, there's the blue edition, which is at least blue raspberry. Makes sense, right? I'll give them that one. That I would think that. And I believe there's a yellow edition that's like a tropical one, which, like, okay, like, I'd rather it be like a lemon thing, but, like, sure. They got like a green edition that you think, like, oh, green, maybe it's like a green apple, maybe something like that, or a fucking like a lime, or, you know, I think that's the one that's dragon fruit. Dare to be different, I guess. And then they have a couple of them that are just, you know, they gave up on that, and they're like, oh yeah, well, there's also you can get coconut edition. It comes in a white can. Didn't call it white edition. Called it coconut edition. Why did you abandon the naming thing? Like, that you had more colors to still name. You don't have anything else that's just a white edition that's not that. So why? And also, coconut? What? Why coconut? What is stupid flavor for Red Bull for an energy drink? Coconut flavor? Like, fuck off. But I will say that it's coconut berry. It mostly tastes like a more subdued blueberry. It's actually pretty good. You don't taste any coconut. You taste a bit of the blueberry that's more subdued, so it's not as gaggy as a straight up blue edition. And it doesn't taste anything like watermelon. And it still has the Red Bull taste. It's actually pretty good. I disagree with so much of it ideologically that it's like, I feel like a sellout to say that it was good. What I'm really doing here is just trying to make an advertisement for my taste test video, checking out a bunch of Red Bull flavors. If you would like to see that, I'll link that in the description if I remember, because sometimes I'm a fat fucking moron that forgets to do that shit. But they're just fun to do, and I thought I would bring it up, because what are they thinking with the names? What are they thinking with the flavors? And ultimately, it doesn't really matter that much, because a lot of them, again, if you if you don't hate the actual flavor of the stuff, it mostly tastes like, Red Bull. You get a bit of that other flavor, and then it just tastes like Red Bull. And it's like, if you like Red Bull, you'll probably like it. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of watermelon either. I still thought the watermelon one was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I could finish the tropical one. Not a huge fan of that either. I finished that one. Just that. I don't know. I like Red Bull. This is not an ad. Also, it does not give you wings. I want to make that very clear. I have 0 wings, and I don't believe they would allow me to fly even if I had them. They would be more like a prop. It would be an aesthetic thing, right? I would immediately grow vestigial wings. That's not really how that works, but I'm gonna say that it is because we're already using the magic of me growing wings in the first place. So why can't they be vestigial? Why do you gotta be that guy? Why do you gotta be that fuck? Why do you gotta fuck that guy? Why do you gotta shit that ass? You know what I mean? You piece of monkey cum. What's the deal with